days after tying the knot in a hush-hush marriage ceremony in Malibu, Pamela Anderson and John Peters have decided to uncouple. The couple had secretly tied the knot in January. They first met back in the 1980s at a Playboy Mansion party and had kept in touch since. "We would be very grateful for your support as we take some time apart to re-evaluate what we want from life and from one another," Anderson said in a new statement. "Life is a journey and love is a process. With that universal truth in mind, we have mutually decided to put off the formalization of our marriage certificate and put our faith in the process. Thank you for respecting our privacy." The couple's split is, of course, not the first time a celebrity divorce has dominated the headlines, nor is it the first high-profile marriage to end in a surprisingly short time frame. There was Nicolas Cage's infamous 4-day marriage and Elizabeth Moss and Fred Armisen's 8-month union, and before there was Kim Kardashian had a whirlwind romance with Chris Humphries, where Humphries proposed to the reality star after 7 months of dating. 90 days later they wed, and 72 days after that they divorced, citing irreconcilable differences. Jenna Dewan and Channing Tatum first met in 2006 on the set of their dance flick Step Up. The couple then tied the knot in 2009 and welcomed their daughter Everly in 2013. In April this year, they released a surprising statement announcing their divorce after nearly 9 years of marriage. Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux. The two actors first met in 2007 while on the set of Tropic Thunder, and soon after, reunited on the 2011 set of Wanderlust afterwards. They began dating and went on to get engaged in 2012. Aniston and Theroux enjoyed a long engagement, but eventually tied the knot in 2015 at a private ceremony in Bel Air. After 2.5 years of marriage, they announced their separation. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard met on the set of The Rum Diary in 2011. They began dating in 2014 after Depp separated with longtime girlfriend Vanessa Paradis. They became engaged the same year and were married in the Bahamas in 2015. In May 2016, Heard filed for a restraining order and a divorce, citing physical and verbal abuse. Their divorce was finalized on January 13, 2017. Heard received a $7 million settlement, all of which she donated to charities supporting victims of domestic violence. Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor. The two actors met in 1999 on the set of a television series, and they fell fast. They married the following year on May 13, 2000 in Kauai. After 17 years and 2 kids, they seemed destined to last. However, on May 25, 2017, they sadly announced their divorce. Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow, 2016. Gwyneth Paltrow famously referred to their divorce as a conscious uncoupling. After 10 years of marriage and 2 children, they divorced on July 14, 2016. Distance and grueling work schedules were cited as factors in the split. With 10 years of marriage and 3 children, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner seemed destined to last. They met on the set of Pearl Harbor in 2000 and became romantically involved in 2004 after both had split from their previous partners. They married in a destination wedding in Turks and Caicos in 2005. They divorced in 2015 amid rumors of Affleck having an affair with the couple's nanny, Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton. They met in 2005 when they performed a duet together at a concert for country music television. Blake Shelton was still married to his first wife, Kynette Gurn, at the time, and they didn't begin dating until after his divorce in 2006. They had no children, but they did have 15 rescue pets. Toward the end of their 10-year reunion, rumors of infidelity on both sides. Their divorce was finalized in 2015. Mariah Carey began dating Nick Cannon in 2008, and they got married the same year in a secret ceremony in the Bahamas. They welcomed twins Moroccan and Monroe on April 30, 2011. In the years to come, however, they grew apart and ended up divorcing December of 2014. Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale. It was a match made in rock and roll heaven. No Doubt's lead singer Gwen Stefani met Bush's lead singer Gavin Rossdale when her band opened for his in 1998. By 2002, the two were married. By 2014, they were parents to 3 boys. Things fell apart after Rossdale's alleged ongoing affair with the couple's nanny, and they were divorced in 2015. Marc Anthony and Jennifer Lopez first met in 1998 backstage at a Broadway show in which Anthony was starring, The Capeman. They worked together on various projects, but it wasn't until 2004 that they began dating. After 6 months of dating, they tied the knot in a backyard ceremony in Lopez's Beverly Hills home. Their love came alive on screen in 2007's El Cantante, and they welcomed twins M. Maribel Muniz and Maximilian David Muniz in 2008. On June 16, 2014, they divorced. In a 2016 interview with W, Lopez spoke candidly about the divorce, saying, "I knew very quickly that the marriage wasn't the right thing. It wasn't the dream that I had hoped for." Heidi Klum and Seal. The supermodel and singer wed in Mexico in 2005 and romantically renewed their vows yearly on their anniversary. They had 3 children during their nearly 10-year marriage. They divorced in 2014 as rumors swirled that Seal partied hard and had a problem controlling his temper, while Seal accused Heidi Klum of having an affair with her bodyguard. Tia Leone and David Duchovny. The actors married in 1997 and were married for 17 years. During that time, they had 2 children, Madeleine and Kid. They went through periods of separation in 2011 and 2008, which was the same year Duchovny entered rehab for sex addiction. Their divorce was finalized on June 14, 2014. Orlando Bloom proposed to Miranda Kerr in 2009 and they married on July 22, 2010. In August, Kerr revealed she was pregnant. In 2011, they welcomed son Flynn. Rumors of a split began in 2012 and they divorced in October 2013. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. These two were literally love-drunk off each other. Remember when Tom Cruise jumped on Oprah's couch after she asked him how the relationship was going? Reportedly, much of the cause of their breakup was cited as having to do with Cruise's affiliation with Scientology and wanting to involve their daughter Suri in the organization at a young age. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. These two seemed to really have it all. They were madly in love, incredibly successful as actors, and members of Hollywood's most beautiful people list. Sadly, after marrying in a lavish ceremony in Malibu 5 years earlier, the pair divorced in 2005. The alleged reason was Pitt's infidelity with Jolie on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.